So just got up. It is really late. It's like 8:30, but we were up really late last night because of the air conditioning issue. So it didn't cool off the house until after 10. So the kids were up really late. And then I was up late. And I'm gonna have my coffee and wake the kids up. Ben detected an anxious quality in the professor's voice. Lindy isn't with me, but I know where she is. Okay, thank you, Rosie. Don't ask questions now. I'll explain when you come over. What about Ethel? What should I tell her? Say that I invited you over for a very early breakfast. So Molly's taking the sticker off because she wants it to look nice, and Jack is pretending to hit people with it because he's a 7-year-old boy. So what else? What do you got here? What do you like?
I think these are one of the coolest things. The paintbrush pens. Those look really cool.
All right, let me see them. See, and those are for the 3-year-old because there's no getting out the paint and the water, and she always wants to paint all the time, especially like before breakfast or before I have coffee, which is why we ate breakfast today with a table that had glitter paint all over it. Oh, you like paint?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything else there that looks interesting?
I think.
Did you see the pens?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are kind of for you, Molly, although Jack wants to put one in his bag, but you're more writing on paper than he is.
Yeah.
And those pens are gel pens. They really need ink, but they're also erasable.
Nice.
And there's no cap to lose.
Nice.
And what'd you get?
The eggplants and stuff.
Oh, yeah, you can measure the eggplant. Yep,
Yeah,
they'll be perfect in the
so
garden.
wavy.
And then what else did you get for the garden?
These clippers.
Awesome. So we can prune back everything.
Yeah, everything needs to be pruned back.
Yeah. Making myself a quick breakfast and my husband. We've got some peppers in there that my daughter grew in the garden, mushrooms, onion, and single tomato from the garden. Make some eggs. And then the kids are going to get started on their individual work. Right now they're putting away their supplies in their bags.
And my scissors in here. I'm gonna put my pencil in here with my pencil sharp in there. I have my colored pencils. I have my gel pen, my flexible eraser.
Or ruler.
Yeah. Rosie kept saying eraser earlier, so. Then I got all my books and stuff in here, and my folder binder. And the chart that shows all the schoolwork I have to do.
Perfect.
Get crayons and tape.
Okay, can you talk quietly? What do you got?
A rainbow and bunny slippers and the rain sunglasses.
Oh, okay. So these paint markers are working well?
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep the markers and the caps in the tray when we're using them.
Yeah.
Okay. I somehow think I'm being overly optimistic. But...
go off. See?
All right, and Molly's already done her handwriting.
I've done handwriting, wise owl, polysyllables, and language lessons for a living education.
All right, and we're gonna use that foam board over there, that trifold board, to do botany later this afternoon after lunch. But right now you have math left.
Yes, I have
And-
math and my reading, my 2 different reading and my typing.
All right.
So independent reading and assigned reading.
Okay, so you may need, yeah, and you're kind of doing some reading right there in those books I saw. So we'll let you do that, and Jack is doing his math, I think. Jack's doing his teaching textbooks. Going good?
So, in 1962, a hurricane struck a small breeding facility, freezing several birds. They adapted to the wild quickly and began breeding on their own. Today, there are about 800 nenes. Nen is also a good word for scarecrow word.
Yeah. None of us really know how to pronounce that. If it's Nene or Nene, we'll look it up.
Nobody knows.
How's it going? All right. Just wanted the floor clean before you kept going? Little break to move around before you sit down to do more work?
Yeah.
All right. And Molly, you're going to get started on your math? Are you thinking you're going to put on skates to do math?
No, I was going to wait until a bit later.
Okay, well, it's going to be lunchtime soon. We started really late, so I need you to get your math done, okay? You can get a drink or a snack quick, but then I need you to do math. We're trying something new this year, and Jack's going to do some of his worksheets on the iPad using Notability and an Apple Pencil.
Something like, yeah.
All right, we're not supposed to be having fun figuring out the Apple Pencil. We're just...
I told me what if I do it gently, it goes smaller, then goes harder? Wait.
Okay, well, let's just circle the vowels. All right, so the kids finished their individual work. They did teaching textbooks, both of them. They did language lessons for living education, both of them. Handwriting. Like my daughter still has typing to do, but that only takes her a few minutes, and she'll do that whenever. I'm not worried about it. And then I think that's it. Oh, and she did some educational reading. She gets to read from any of the books we have, just something where she can learn about some things, nonfiction. And we'll do her regular reading later. We did our read aloud. We're gonna eat lunch. I am making some homemade mac and cheese. She's in the background there skating through the house, getting some wiggles out. The other one's having a screen break. I think he's playing Roblox. We're gonna eat lunch. And then I have a little bit of quiet time. I'll get my coffee. I'll get everything set up for our group work, and we're gonna do botany today. So we're doing kind of a looping schedule of botany, a US government unit study from Gather Round, and various United States materials on the 50 states and on United States history. So we're kind of weaving that all in together and then doing botany as a science. So we'll see where that goes. So I'm boiling some water, got my gluten-free pasta in there, and we are going to have homemade mac and cheese in just a few minutes for lunch. We just did cold cereal for breakfast because we started so late after being up so late last night with the air conditioning debacle. So I'll actually make something for lunch, and we'll do some fruit with it and carrots or something. Coffee, and then it's time for group work.
There present sand on the ocean, so great.
Oh, is that what you think it says? It says, this little president, let me see, flew flags red, white, and blue. He was our first leader when this nation was new. George Washington was the first president of the United States of America.
The flag was red, white, and blue.
Oh, it is. Can you turn the page? The Bible is most of all a story. It is an adventure story about a young hero, Rosie, who comes from a far country to win back his lost treasure. It is a love story about a brave prince who leaves his palace, his throne, everything to rescue the one he loves. Yeah, she had not gone very far when she came to a poultry yard filled with fine hens and geese and turkeys. So we are starting our botany. We finished the puzzle, minus the one missing piece. Having a snack because snacks help kids listen better. And so we're gonna do this and see how it goes. Right, guys? Excited to learn about plants?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Something for paper down.
all right, we have to be quiet so Molly can say what she can hear other than just you. So we're doing a nature activity here, and Jack has decided to wait until it cools off later, and I don't really blame him. For the sun, it is supposedly 104 degrees right now with the heat index, but it's not too bad in the shade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just this way sleeping. Usually I can hear loud crows.
Yeah, right now we can hear
birds.
music as people drive by. I don't think that's what they're looking for though on this nature journal activity.
Yeah, usually there's crows and mockingbirds.
And cicadas.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
So we are just about done. Jack is now doing his botany assignment. He has to record what he hears and touches and smells and such outside in nature, and I am going to mow the lawn. I just want him to do the hearing part before I start the lawnmower up. So, and Molly is off skating somewhere. Rosie's attacking a tree, which seems unfair. Okay. So do we have a good first day of school?